So yeah, day 2, and we're on to engine build part number 2. So we left you off short on the last one, based on the fact that we ran out of time. So Hope's come in now, top engineer, and yeah, babe, come in to check on us.
Come in supervisor.
Yep, supervisor. So let's see where we are.
Hit subscribe.
We interrupt our program.
Okay, so yeah, we have the pistons in the block. See, pistons in block. Very excited. Next job now, between the energy drinks. Flip this engine round, rotate it 180 degrees, and then we put the big end caps on. And well, yeah, it's the big end caps on now there. Get these torque down. Fucking state of my
Torque the big ends up, put the head gasket on, put the head on.
Happy days, Mr. Optimistic here.
Some.
Yeah, winning. So yeah, flip this round now and catch you on the next stage. So these ARP boats, the L19s, let's focus on that. So bearings underneath here. What we're doing now, we're going to put some oil on here just to make sure they're obviously lubricated. You can see clearly there is oil on there right now. But we've got the caps on, and then we will torque these up as per the ARP website. The guidance on there. And then, yep, it leaves us then with a baffle plate and getting the sump back on. Oil drain, is it? No, what's it called? Oil baffle, oil pick up the baffle, yeah, and the baffle, and then get the head on. So yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah, so just a trickle of oil, be on the safe side. We've got a helper. Helper's coming on. Stormzy, come and say hi. No, she's going under the car now. Fantastic. She'll get toasted now when that starts up.
Yeah, all the way to...
There we are. So tightening these up, and then obviously then we're torquing them down to the settings.
Talking down to another setting, I don't know what we're talking about. I don't fucking know. Oh, well, that was looking up bloody torque specs for
Answering questions.
the guy in the comments who was telling us how to talk to.
Lovely. There we are, we'll take that.
I'll take the other one.
Oh yeah, no. Lovely. And same process, but obviously on the other 4, okay? So once you've done that, we're good with the bearings, they're done with caps. Job done, pub. FYI, okay, let's revert back to the last video where we did the caps for the main bearings, isn't it, yeah? No, big ends. Yeah, sorry, for these, I'm losing the plot, it's getting late. As you can see, we've just cranked them up with 2, so we're going to 90 Newton meters now, okay? So that's for stage 2 torque. Do you know what I mean? It's slightly out there versus the Haynes, but there's another guide which is on the RS2000 page. So I'll put a picture of that up as well, just for future reference in case anybody needs it. It's got loads of torque settings, but it's hardly out. It's nothing really, isn't it? It's literally, they're not moving compared to what we've done anyway. So we were on the right level anyway. But yeah, just give you a heads up, we have done that, and like I said, we will take on board comments. We won't challenge, but yeah, we'll take on the comments and stuff like that, and we'll look into it. Some of them, yeah, and if we're wrong, we'll hold our hands up. Yeah, but then yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot for a minute because I got somebody at 9 PM at night picking something up from Marketplace. So I'm gonna deal with that right now, and then we'll get back on this and see where we are. There we are, job done. Okay, so baffle on, 13s on these have got a Torx on them. Obviously don't forget the gasket and clean the surface up because a bit of oil will come out and stuff from where we cleaned it. And then obviously then we've got these obviously lined up, which will go over the baffle plate. There's 6 bolts and there's 7, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 goes underneath under here. Baffle plate then goes on top, okay? So then that is done and it is ready for the sump. So the sump will be a case of we clean all this up again, obviously with a cloth, make sure it's dry. I'm going to use a bit of sealer on the sump, and then we put the sump on, and that is like a super low torque set on that, literally hand tight. And using a bit of sealer on it anyhow will just help with it in general. There we go. As I said, baffle plate. Right, okay, it's getting super late. It's like 10 o'clock at night now. We can't be playing engines all week. So I'm going to quickly show you what we're going to do now. So temporarily we have loosely attached the sump just with 4 corner bolts. We flipped the engine back around. I put some oil on a rag obviously, and I've wiped the boards. It is obviously sopping wet anyway. And then what we are going to do now is just to put the head on it with a head gasket to balance it, just in readiness now until we come back up and crack on with it, just because the moisture in the air, we just don't want any surface rust or any damage or anything to happen to the block. Yeah, we're going to crack on with that, and then obviously next time then we're just going to start smashing this engine back, and it's literally a case of tightening the head bolts, torquing them down, doing a sequence. Again, we'll go through that with you. They are stretch bolts, so we'll do a torque sequence, and then we'll do 90 cracks and stuff. Also, what we need to do, timing chain, finish off a timing guide, put it on there, as well as then timing the engine up, fitting a water pump and the auxiliaries, putting the pulleys back on it and all that kind of stuff. I think we're pretty much there then, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing more to fit in it.
Yeah, and it's just drop her in a car and then go out and slave the tyres. But yeah, so we're going to do this now, and yeah, we're not into the video here. This is obviously just going to go in the archives now until next time we do it. Just showing you the actual head gasket. So this is the multi-layer steel head gasket. You can see it's quite thick. It's got 4 layers, I believe. It's a Payton one, yeah, Payton, whatever. So we had this from Autodoc. It took ages to come. There we go. So that's a multi-layer steel head gasket, just balanced on it for now.
Didn't have to modify it at all.
Yeah, randomly that hole wasn't round. They were all round, and I had a bit of a square edge, so just a little bit of a file on there.
Yeah, they run out of circle punches. They had to put a triangle.
Right, I'm gonna have to take a camera off to do this. So there we are. Okay, so the head is on. This is just cable tied back now. So yeah, we have something that represents an actual engine. We're going to leave this for a while now and come back in a few days or next week or whatever and crack on with it. But yeah, as you can see, it has come on leaps and bounds. There we are. I'm going to have to take a photo of this, or a video, just before I end this little section. You just can't appreciate the white under that light through the camera. It just doesn't do it. You can see now it's just not natural light. The car looks absolutely fantastic, and this engine is just going to compensate it so much. If you haven't seen the last video, just check out the bay as it is already. So yeah, it's going to be an even cooler, better looking bay than it is. We're going to stick with the same colours, of course. Maybe a bit more painted bits and stuff like that. I don't know. But it's just a great looking car. And I really can't wait to get this done. Even though I'm super patient and get it done, when it is done, it's going to be phenomenal. Mark my words and follow this journey. Okay, so you don't get to see the Focus very often on the channel, and I will bring it back. But anyhow, we're off to go and see a unit. We're not going to see it, go and see how far away it is from our house. Expanding, bigger, better things. Scrap off at 9 to 5. Anyhow, we're about to hit the milestone. Well, I've worked it out. The car is on, we're going to check, 139,999 miles. So yeah, we're going to hit 140,000 now. I just wanted to share that moment with you. Check this out. Done. So yeah, we have smashed 140,000 miles in the ST. Happy days. I mentioned back in a previous video that I was screen printing some skateboards as a bit of a commission for somebody. Well, I've not finished these yet, but I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. These are just queuing off here, but yeah, I do custom work, I do screen printing, hence the t-shirts. They're pretty cool. A lot more to come on this. Okay, so listen up. So engine, we haven't done anything more on. Reason why I haven't done anything more on, because I've been focusing and spending some quality time with family on my days off this week. James has some stuff going on himself. Keep that for another video. But yeah, so literally where we are left now, okay, so attach them properly, put the water pump on, put the power steering pump back on, tighten the head bolts, put the, what we call, for tappets, lifters, whatever you want to call them, put them back in. And the engine's pretty much done. We've got the bits left there in the box, okay? So we've got them to go on. Yeah, I've got something going on with the Escort too. So up there, Dan's head works constantly, doesn't switch off. So he's laying in bed and he's come up with an idea. So first of all, if anyone is good with Photoshop, can you get in touch with me, okay? In the comments, reach out. I give my email address, or through Instagram, okay? DeathboxDan. It'll be amazing. So if you can do me a little Photoshop with a car, that'll be amazing. But you've got to keep it a secret. And yeah, other than that, thanks for everyone who's bought t-shirts. I've sent them all out now. Also, check that out. That's pretty cool, huh? So the old FUCT fuck skateboard logo on the Ford. You can't buy these anymore. They're like 300 quid they are on eBay. But yeah, I done myself a batch of these as well, so you know what to do if you want one. But yeah, let's talk about, so I was going to go for Crazy Cage manifold, so I want to let you all know, okay? I'm keeping this old school, okay? So I've got like a T3 equal length manifold kind of thing, which has been fabricated, which is off James's car. I'm having his injectors, and I'm going for Garrett T34 with a bigger housing and a Mamba, I think it is, or whatever it is, an aftermarket actuator. This is equivalent to a 440 brake. That's going to be my starting point, okay? That's way too much power already for front wheel drive Escort. I'm going to be happy with mid 3s, 400s as I've said. But I had an email which was reach out, offered me a sponsorship deal with Max Speed Racing. They offered me a turbo and some bits and pieces. Obviously I've already bought the rods. And do you know what? When you back and forth messaging them in China and stuff, and what I'm going to get out of this, a £200 turbo in theory, versus what they want from me, and they want, they ask. I'm not really going to use a turbo because the best one's a T28, the less you get for T3s, which are the size of a rugby ball. Nah, I don't need that nonsense. So thanks, but no thanks if you're watching, because you just wasted my time. All these messages back and forth. Send the item out if you want to help me out. But yeah, there's my bit of a rant in the morning. But until next time, I'll see you there, and then hopefully this engine, well, one of the next videos will be the engine build complete. But I'm still without a clutch, and I can't source a clutch. So hopefully CG Motorsport pulls something out of the bag for me. If not, it's going to be something else. Until next time.